Good evening, Nick. It's Wednesday, March 25th, and I too feel like the internet has desensitized us a little bit. In your Monday video, you mentioned that you don't want to wait in line for hours upon hours to see the things that everybody else has already seen, see the things that everybody else has already taken thousands of pictures of. And it made me kind of think a little bit. You said you want to see other things in big cities, but Nick, millions of people have probably already seen those things too. You just don't see them on the internet as much. For the most part, as long as you're going to a human-made place, cities, it's been seen. It's been seen by probably tens of thousands, if not millions of people, depending on the city, of course. Especially if you go to a big city, a famous city like Rome. But when you see things already, even if it's not in person, it really does desensitize you. The Colosseum would be kind of cool to go see, but when I have already seen it on the internet, I don't know if it's what I really, really want to see. And I think a lot of it has to do with that feeling of discovery, Nick. Nobody feels like they've discovered the Colosseum because, like you said, we've all seen pictures of it. Nobody feels like they've discovered the Leaning Tower of Pisa because we've all seen pictures of it. But when you find that weird coffee shop on the left that has one customer in it, you almost feel like you've stumbled upon some big secret that almost nobody knows, and it kind of feels exciting. And I really feel like that's just what travel's all about. It's about discovery, whether it's discovering new places, new feelings, new ideas. It's all about discovery, and sometimes thanks to the internet, we don't feel that sense of discovery anymore. I don't always like that, too. Nick, the Sistine Chapel is no less beautiful and wonderful because I've seen it on the internet, but for some reason it doesn't feel as beautiful and wonderful because I've already seen it on the internet. I'm at a loss for words, Nick, because I feel like that's not how it should work. Sometimes I feel like just going to a place is just so much more important than just having seen it. And yet it's not. It's a little bit of both. And you need both. You need to see things in person, but sometimes you need to see that thing in person for the first time in order for it to be the true discovery that travel needs. I guess that's why I always like hiking through the woods. Even though I've hiked through some of those trails 1,000 times, there's always a new tree down, or some new plants growing in a place, or a newly worn path that I'd never noticed before. And that feeling makes things kind of cool. It's always fresh and new anytime I go out and travel through the woods. And I guess that's sometimes the same when you're going to a city. When you're just going to the same places all the time, you're seeing the exact same thing all the time, it doesn't feel as new. But when it's something that you feel like you've truly discovered, that's what makes travel great. I guess at least in my opinion anyways. Also, Nick, you talking about the fact that America doesn't really have many old buildings kind of made me think of that old Eddie Izzard special, Dress to Kill from 1999, when he talks about how Americans don't have anything old. We knock it down and we build something on top of it. And so now I really, really want to go watch some Eddie Izzard, and so that's what I'm going to do, Nick, and I think you should do the same because he's awesome. And I'll see you on Friday.